This is Cannonball Rag by Merle Travis. And this is Dust in the Wind by Kansas. On the surface, these two songs don't seem to have a lot in common. Cannonball Rag is more of a country style, whereas Dust in the Wind is more of a pop, soft rock, adult contemporary type song. Cannonball Rag is also harmonically and melodically a lot more complex than Dust in the Wind is. So why talk about these two songs together? Well, because if you look at how they're played, they're actually both examples of what's called Travis picking, developed by Merle Travis. Travis picking is a style of finger-picking guitar that relies on a steady, bouncing thumb bass pattern while your fingers are playing a more syncopated melody. These songs both utilize the same basic techniques, although in different ways. Dust in the Wind is actually a very good gateway to get into the more complex Travis picking exemplified by Merle himself, or Chet Atkins, or modern players like Tommy Emmanuel, and so on. So let's look at Dust in the Wind and see what it can teach us about Travis picking. We're going to start off holding down a C chord with our fretting hand. In the meantime, our picking hand uses the thumb, with or without a pick, and your first two fingers. Your thumb starts off on the 5th string, while your middle finger goes to the 2nd string and your index finger to the 3rd. They will change throughout the song, but for now, these fingers are staying assigned to these two strings while the thumb bounces from the 5th to the 4th. So let's do a little bit of that first. Let's just jump up from 5th string to 4th. That pattern right there establishes the basis of the Travis picking style. So what are we doing with our fingers in the meantime? Well, let's start at the most simple level. We start by picking the 2nd string with our middle finger at the same time we're playing the 5th string with our thumb. These are the two outside strings. We then play the 4th string with our thumb and the 3rd string with our index finger. These are the inside strings. So let's play just the outside strings together, then the inside strings. To go to the next level, we'll alternate our thumb first and then our finger, playing the outside strings, then the inside. All we have to do to create the fundamental pattern of Dust in the Wind is to combine these two. We play the outside strings simultaneously, and then alternate thumb and finger on the inside strings, outside, inside. Outside strings together. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and. That pattern continues throughout the entire song with only minor variations. So once you can manage that pattern, to play the rest of the song, all you have to do is change chords. That pattern not only lets you play Dust in the Wind, but it also gives you a basis to get into more advanced Travis picking. Let's take a closer look at Cannonball Rag. As you can see, you're doing more or less the same things there that you're doing in Dust in the Wind. Your thumb is still just bouncing between two bass notes. While your fingers are playing a syncopated melody. Your fretting hand really isn't doing very much at all. It's switching from an E7 chord shape to an A at 9 to a D9 to a G. All the complex melody comes from the interplay between your thumb and your fingers. And that is how the very simple classic Dust in the Wind can help you get into more advanced styles of finger picking. It all originates from that bouncing thumb and the syncopated fingers. Thanks for watching. See you next time.